Welcome to another episode of Stocks to Watch for exclusive one-on-one discussions with company leaders to help you make informed investment decisions. I'm Ashley Berry, and today we're unpacking environmental challenges by introducing you to practical, plant-based options for everyday items that traditionally are made with petroleum. Executive Chair and CEO Paul Antoniadis of Good Natured Products is with us to explain all of this. They're on one of North America's leading eco-friendly packaging companies on a mission to really encourage businesses to switch to renewables using less fossil fuel and no chemicals of concern. Pretty impressive mission. They're listed on the TSXV as GDNP and the OTCQB as GDNPF. Welcome to the show, Paul.
Thanks, Ashley. Great to be here.
Yes, great to have you. So what specifically constitutes a good-natured product?
Yeah, you really did a great job in the intro and outlining that. So our products are made of the highest possible plant-based material that's, renewable. And we really work on ensuring that it's free of any chemicals of concern. We also focus on design to make sure that if we can find a way to create a package that is using less material, and still meeting our clients' commercial objective, we go to work and we help deliver that.
Fantastic. Looking at the big picture here, plastic pollution, obviously a significant issue. Signs that businesses and consumers are really shifting towards bio-based packaging materials. What are the drivers behind this trend?
Yeah, well, I think, consumers overall want to associate themselves with brands that are really making an effort to lessen their impact to the environment, but also improve the positive impact they're having to human health. And I think these consumers are also folks that are taking on more responsibility in larger companies or are entrepreneurs. And they really want to rethink and reimagine how they use packaging within their business. So if they're running a retail company or working at a retail company, or they're running a wholesale food producer or a food grower, they're just reimagining and looking for a package that is better for the planet and better for people.
As you're talking about this, I'm thinking about the COVID. What happened with COVID, and obviously businesses, the demand must have been tremendous because of not only the sustainability to the environment and that, but also just the materials you use. I'd like to maybe talk a little bit more in depth about that and how you select them, and maybe even about the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great question. It really ties into the first one really well. We believe in giving our customers choice. So if you're a retailer or a wholesale food producer or a food grower, that choice starts with the materials that you're highlighting. So a lot of these businesses are mandating to their operators to start to make a change in the type of packaging they're using in their supply chain. And so we start with materials. So we have a material that is fully industrial compostable. It's 100% made from renewable materials. But some of our customers are like, hey, I really want to make sure that this can commingle downstream with our petroleum-based packaging, and then we offer what we call our plant-based bio-PET. And in that case, we can offer 30% renewables, or we can create certain type of mix in those materials to give them a higher level of recycled content. So it's that choice that really, in our business, helps our customers make that first step. And we believe once you make that first step as a business, then it starts with 2 packages, then it starts with 4 packages, then it moves to 6, and they build that confidence that these materials perform equal to or better than the petroleum-based packages that they're using today.
Yeah, I would have to say that choice number 1 is paramount, but also I really like the fact that you mentioned that you kind of cater to the businesses, to your customers, what they're looking for. This is what they need specifically, and you find a way to make it for them. Let's talk a little bit about the sourcing of these materials. Can you dive a little bit deeper into that?
Yeah, so we're really centered on making it easy and affordable for businesses to make this switch. And sourcing these materials locally and frankly around the world is very fundamental in driving that choice. So we have pretty much our involvement in any type of material innovation that's taken place around the world, both here in North America and frankly all over. And then what we do is we listen to our customers, we understand their needs, We really understand their sustainability objectives, but also their commercial objectives. You don't need to break the bank to make this switch. And once we understand that, we start that choice with the material, we start that choice with the design. We have over, 400 plant-based products that we have available, but if you don't like what you see, we have an engineering team, both on the material side and the package design side, where we actually design the packaging, make the tool, make the package at one of the largest plant-based manufacturing footprints here in North America. So our teams, I give them a lot of credit. They're pretty much on top of all the latest technology and materials.
And you're pretty much on top of all the, I would say, what's so important, which is not only commitment to the environment, but also commitment to being locally sourced, which is very impressive. Perhaps, Paul, you could walk us through your plans for increasing your market footprint and expanding revenue growth.
Well, I think if you take a look at the packaging business just worldwide, it's over $1 trillion, right? So it's a massive industry, and Good Nature is kind of at the forefront in providing an alternative to the market that businesses can use every day to package their food products from the petroleum-based package that they're using today. So we believe that this disruption or this alternative offer in a over $1 trillion industry gives us lots of potential as a company. So we're very, very excited about that.
And it's really not a need that's going away anytime soon, if ever,
Yeah.
when you think about, I'm just thinking about takeout and,
Yeah.
how many people, right? That's so important. And when you have a nice package that you can recycle, it's so important these days. Without stating the obvious, really, you've already kind of said it, but what really makes good-natured products a compelling investment opportunity for our viewers and listeners that are sort of on the fence or, really like what they hear so far? What would you tell them?
Well, we're one of the North America's leaders in this space. We've been doing this for many years. We service over 1,000 customers across the US and Canada, and all the macro trends, whether it's, Fortune 1000 companies incentivizing their team members to make the switch, whether it's consumers that are wanting to associate with brands, or just frankly, business owners that are saying, hey, it's time for us to make a change. I think we have a lot of great tailwinds in the company. And we also have a really strong base business to build off of. So we're very excited about the opportunity in front of us, and we appreciate getting us exposed to your network.
Sure, Paul, I'm curious, what inspired you to start this mission, to join this mission, this crusade for really, as we keep saying, the environmental sustainability piece in this?
Well, I've kind of grew up in the technology space, and I'm a retailer. So there's a lot of plastic that's being used, in a lot of different products and definitely in packaging. So, I believe there's always a more innovative way. So we believe between the materials and the health that it offers to the environment and human health, I just feel like this is a huge opportunity to do good to the planet and people, but also create value for our owners. So we're still a little bit of an unknown story out in the marketplace, but for me personally, this is something I'm very passionate about, along with our 150 plus people. We're very committed to bringing this proposition to market.
Well, fantastic. We wish you the best of luck. Paul Antoniadis of Good Natured Products, again listed on the TSXV as GDNP and the OTCQB in the US as GDNPF. Thank you so much for joining us here on Stocks to Watch, Paul. We look forward to following your story and sharing updates with our audience.
Thanks, Ashley.